Guten Tag and hello. Welcome back to the Märklin Outsider. I'm Anthony Dodge as always. And today I'm going to, for now, wrap up the Going Digital series. When I started it, I thought I'd do it in 3 episodes. Instead, it's spanned across about 6 or 7 episodes. But there's just so much I want to share with you. And as I think of new things, I make another episode. And again, a reminder from the previous 2 episodes. You don't have to be 3-rail AC to enjoy the benefits of the Märklin Digital System. Märklin does the digital system in DC through its company called Trix, including C-Track and all the advantages of C-Track, if you can get past thinking it doesn't look as realistic as mainstream track. But the controllers, everything else works on DC, DCC as well. You can have all these advantages. Just look at Trix instead of Märklin, and you get all the same options. All right, so in today's wrap-up of the series Going Digital, I want to talk about expanding the digital world, expanding control, operation, and function. Märklin, with the creation of the CS3, has made it now very easy to move on to other digital devices. Although I have mentioned and shown these things both in my other show, the Model Train Outsider, and referred to them in episodes of this show, today I want to show you quickly how to do it. Because you can move your Central Station 3 onto your laptop computer, and you can also have your Central Station 3 on your smartphone, tablet, or any other device. Just remember, you have to have the Central Station 3 to enjoy the perks of this expanded digital capability. You have to have the Central Station 3, which means you're going to pay anywhere from, for a new one, $550 all the way up to $850, $900, depending on from whom you buy it, which is why I suggest you look into going to some of the German websites. Modellbahnshop-Lippe is my favorite. I still think they have the best prices. Pay the $50 yearly membership fee. You get that back on the first train you buy, because as a member of their site, they already reduced train and accessory prices, but they also give members even deeper discounts, and plus you build up a savings. You know, Renaud's that in America will often do the same thing, but Lippe and a couple of these other German places do it better. But to me, I've compared. Lippe is by far the least expensive of the online shops, and they also have a real store in Detmold, Germany. But unless you're going to Germany, you're not going to shop at their store. So anyhow, let me show you quickly, and I will keep it quick this time. Let me show you quickly how to get onto your computer, your smartphone, and your tablet. Over to me. So, integrating your Märklin system is amazing. So the first one I'm going to demonstrate here is with a computer, because this is free. Now remember, you must have a Central Station 3 to do this, and your Central Station 3 needs to be connected to the internet. You can either connect a router to your Central Station 3, it's got an Ethernet port, or as I do, because I'm in the basement close to our internet modem, I run a direct line from my modem. But either way, you get a Central Station 3 and the internet. So, to pull up the equivalent of a second Central Station 3 operating screen, you just go to your computer and open up any web browser. I don't care which one you use. Go up to where it says search or enter a web address. And what you have to do is type in the IP address on your Central Station 3. You go into settings, as I showed in a previous video. You click on IP, and you bring that address over. And you type it in right here. Now I'm going to blurt out some of this because I don't want my full address being seen. But there you can see it. There is my home address for my Central Station 3. The internet address for my Central Station 3. Once I've done that, I just click enter or search, whatever you want to do. And automatically, with your Central Station 3 up, it will immediately load up this page. This is the Märklin Central Station 3 web interface page. And from this page, there are many options. This is the home page. Do you want to load up train images? This is where you would do it. You would load images onto your computer, and you can then just click on here where it says upload. Take pictures of trains if you want real life photographs of trains, or it's from a different company such as Pico or Roco and there isn't a picture of that particular model in the database. You can go into system. This is where if you wanted to add a webcam, which Märklin is telling everybody how great it is, but to be honest, adding a webcam isn't worth it. You can add a webcam or do Bluetooth webcams and accomplish the same thing. Running it through your Central Station 3 may seem cool, but in the end, it's probably easier and less interruptive of your process. But if you wanted to see trains in your shadow areas, your hidden areas where you have a camera. But again, I would just set up Bluetooth cameras and not worry about running a webcam. But otherwise, ignore all this. What you want to do is go all the way over to the right where it says Control. When you click on Control, it will now start loading, and there is your Central Station 3 screen on your computer. And again, while everything you do on this screen will also occur on your Märklin Central Station 3, and vice versa. Everything you do on your Central Station 3 will appear on this screen. You can actually operate different trains and have all their accessories available. And there's a lot of different things you can do with this. For example, maybe on my Central Station 3, I'm controlling my trains, but on my Central Station 3 web app screen, maybe I'm going to control my turnouts, my layout. This would be the screen where I would have all my layouts information. So I can be controlling trains on one device and controlling all my turnouts and everything on the other device. Because this runs as a second Central Station 3. Again, on this screen, I might be running my metronome with these controllers. And on this side, I'm running my Regiobahn. And then on my Central Station 3, I might be controlling my ICE3 and my IC2. You can do whatever you want. I could have 20 trains running on my layout and control 10 of them speed and functions on the Central Station 3, and the next 10, again, by doing the same thing you do on the previous one, just pull this screen all the way up, and then voila, there's your list of trains. It's just that anything I do on the central station will appear on this screen as well. Again, I'm controlling the metronome here, but if I start messing with my ICE 535, what I'm doing with it is going to show up on this screen as well because they are integrated. It's just I'm controlling them from different devices. So that is the beauty of this web app. If you have the Central Station 3, it allows you to basically have 2 Central Station 3s. The only thing you can't do on the web app is program. You cannot program trains, you cannot program accessories, but you can do everything else. You can run your trains, adjust the speed, run the accessories on your trains. You just cannot program them. You have to do that on the Central Station 3 because that's where the motherboard that actually controls everything. All right, let's look at other ways to expand your system. Another way to expand your digital fun with the Märklin Digital System is you can integrate it with any smartphone or tablet. Now here is a tablet here, it's an old tablet of mine, but you can go to the Apple Store, you can go to the Google Play Store, you can go to anybody that has apps. Märklin makes 2 apps for your smart device. They are, if I zoom in here, you can see them. There is the mobile station app and the main station app. Again, you have to have the central station to use these. You cannot use these without having the Central Station 3. Anyhow, both these apps are purchased. The mobile station app was around $6 and the main station app is $12. So you can get these on a tablet or even on your smartphone, and I will just switch through. Android has them. But there's even a generic one called the CS3, the remote CS3. This is a generic one. It's a free download, and it's not bad in all fairness. But let's look at the tablet. The Märklin main station app, you have to have the central station on because they read from the central station. So I click on the app, and lo and behold, I get this. On the top, I have my accessories controls. So you can see there's turnouts and signals and everything else here. They're all called demo here. And at the bottom, I have the ability to control trains. Now, if I want to control a different train, I just tap on the train symbol and it pulls up my train list. These are all the trains I have on my central station. And I would just tap on whatever train I want to control. Green is the one I'm currently controlling, but let's say I want to control my Czech Railjet. I just click on that. And now the Czech Railjet symbol is at the bottom. And all the functions that are available are up on the screen. However, if I don't want to control my accessories from this tablet, I go up and there's a little eye up here in the corner. There's a little white eye and a black circle. Tap that. And it gives me a menu. What do I want to do? And I have control, which would allow me to control one more train, or control two, which allow me to control two more, or it brings up a keyboard, checks memory, or layout control once you program your layout in. So it gives you all these options. But if I hit control 2, it will pull up more trains for me to control, and now I can control 4 trains directly from my tablet. And this now makes me completely mobile, because as long as it's fully charged, or charged enough to use it, I can go anywhere in this room and control my trains without being tethered the way the Mobile Station 2 is. And the same is true on my phone. Now, the nice thing is, these apps read your web. They read your internet. So once you buy it on the tablet, you don't have to buy it again for your smartphone. You just download it on your smartphone and do it at home, obviously, and use the same internet signal you use, the same Wi-Fi signal you used. And you only pay for it once, but it will download it on your phone, and it will now work on your phone as well. And the nice thing is, if you go to somebody else's house with your tablet, you're taking a train, and they've got a Central Station 3, it will recognize from your phone that you have bought it, and you can tap into their phones. I've got a friend, Steve, who has a Apple iTablet, or whatever they're called, and he comes to my house and immediately pulls up his control, and he starts running some of my trains. So computer, tablet, smartphone, all integrated, all easily integrated. And that's the beauty of the Märklin Digital System. So I hope you've enjoyed this series of videos, which I originally thought would be 3. It has turned into about 7 or 8 videos on the going digital. I will be doing more on the Märklin as I learn and progress, and talk more about Märklin product and Märklin devices going forward with this show. So anyhow, back to me. Okay, so there. Now you've seen how you can quickly get your Central Station 3 on your laptop and any smart device you have, tablets to smartphones, and control your trains any way you want to control them. And not only your trains, but your layout and all the functions you've connected. It's all there ready to go. I haven't even begun to go into the deep waters of all the amazing things this system can do. But if you're starting out, and remember, you can do this in DC as well through tricks, this is an amazing system that makes everything plug and play. You're good to go. Have fun with it. So, until the next episode, I will say, Auf Wiedersehen, bis bald, and happy trains.